All right, guys. So, yeah, this is Alan and Ginter. We're starting with case 6. So what does that say? All right, so let's change that. All right, so I'm changing the information on it to say 6 through 8. I think we'll get through all. I mean, 6 through 8 shouldn't be a problem. And then 9 and 10 tomorrow. Yeah. I think that should be okay. Excuse me. And wow, I sneezed and everything fell over. Shit. That's terrible. Probably shouldn't sneeze like that anymore. Everything fell. Alright. Let's go like this and then like that. Okay? 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12. And this is case 6. We're on case 6 here. And we're looking for the fish. Save that. 5K bounty is still open on the fish auto. If we can hit his auto. I haven't even hit his non-auto yet. So, yeah, I'd like to do that. Let's find out, right? Let's see what's going on. Tony, what's happening? Aaron Judge, box topper. These have been fun. I've enjoyed opening these. It helps that there's, 3 hits a box. Molina. There's something to look forward to. Instead of Bowman Hobby when you hit it the auto in the first pack and then you've got nothing to do for the rest of the box. Borzoi. It's a fun break, man. I gotta be honest with you. But a lot of the better hits, they're not baseball hits. Some of them anyway. This is Frank Robinson. This is the no number. There's 2 of these a box, and I promise it's the Frank Robinson no number. Yeah, Frank Robinson no number. See right above the O in Robinson, there would be a number, whatever number he is. So Frank Robinson no number. That's for the Orioles. So the Orioles. Not a terrible hit. Somebody definitely needs that for their set. That's the Kikuchi rookie, and that is the A and G back, which is a little bit rarer than the base back. All right, so this is the base back, and you see how Rick Porcello, that's card 369, 351 to 400 are short prints, and then of course there's only 1 mini per pack, so there's short print minis, right? So anyway. It's a tough set to build, that's for sure. You're looking at 400 cards plus the extended. Well, 400 cards, I guess, including the extended, but it's a tough set. This is black border, which is rarer than the A and G back. And then there's red border, and then there's metal, and then there's, oh my lord, wood. There's a set of the stained glass, but I don't think there's as many. I don't think there's a full, 400 of the stained glass. I don't think so. All right, here is our first traditional hit, George Springer. And it's Don't Just Stand There, Buster Posey. And just like that. Anyway, it's a fun set to break. Oh yeah. There's a lot of insert sets, and a lot of people really enjoy them too, Here's another Kikuchi. See, same card, but it's a different back. Just like the old tobacco cards where they'd have different backs, different advertisements on the back, and some are rare, some are, insanely rare. That's the same principle. Sean Doolittle. collectible K9s. Donnie Baseball. And our second hit is Contreras, Wilson Contreras, sorry, for the Cubs. And I just posted something on my Twitter about him the other day. He had a signing. Xfinity did a signing for him. And Gary V. And they closed it right before this guy got up there with his son. And he came over and saw him and let him in. It was kind of cool. Fernando Tatis. A Larson, Jay Larson, black border. So people are putting together the black border set, you know. I don't know how many people would be trying to put together like the metal set. I think that would probably be impossible. The wood set's definitely impossible. That's like trying to put together a superfractor set. But you know, the metal set, there's 3 of those. I doubt anybody's trying to put that together. But the red back, those are to 25. I guarantee you there's people out there putting that set together. So. But you're only going to get one of those a case, you know? So, you know, you definitely got to buy them on Check Out My Cards or eBay or forums or Twitter or Facebook, you know, because there's no way you're going to pull those. You know, what are you going to do? Open up 400 sets and 400 cases and have perfect collation, you know? Yeah. So, good times anyway. Cedric Mullins and Schwarber. So 2 Cubs hits in box 1 and 1 Posey. All relic though. See, that's the box you don't, when you buy a box, just a box, you know, it's the dreaded full relic set. In bloom, not a Lily. But, you know, that's why I think this needs to be opened by the case. Because, you know, this would just be a bloodbath. You know, it would be a bloodbath. $100 at a box, you know, and you get, whew. Now, your money generally isn't going to be in your hits, although there's usually a couple big hits. It's going to be in, you know, your short prints and yada, yada, yada. Cole Hamels, having said that, opening a box and getting 3 relics is tough. It's tough. 3 baseball relics anyway. I guess I should change that. There's some relics in here that are crazy expensive. Even some baseball. There's some Hall of Fame stuff. I think we hit Rogers Hornsby the other day. I think case 1 had a Rogers Hornsby in it. You know? Acuna. We almost went and saw his movie, Hakuna Matata. We almost went and saw it, but the boys were like, nah, we'll go see it tomorrow. So, okay, we didn't go see it. So now we're into box 2, Daniel Polka. Starlin Castro. English Springer Spaniel. A lot of letters. A lot of letters in English Springer Spaniel. Mariano Rivera. Well, anyway, if we do hit the fish auto, it goes, the 5K bounty goes to Hoos. So we still got 6 hits to do it in. Derek Rodriguez, but in all honesty, it'll be a bonus hit in the box. But still, we've got 2 boxes to do it in, I guess is a better way to say it. Roy Halladay, black border. And the rip card, Nolan Ryan for the Rangers. Rangers Ryan here. First rip. In this case. Case 6, rip 1. So nice card for the Rangers. What's up, Mostown? How are you doing? Whoa, that was right on top. That's difficult. Dan Rather. Did your big box arrive safely? Willie Adames. If it hasn't arrived, it's on its way. Brandon Crawford. Our oldest Chapman. I kind of think it should be there, right? Cal Ripken Jr. The Rip card, yeah, that's a pretty big hit. That's a pretty good hit. Jersey Dutch language. So this is what happens with the Rip card, right? No, I don't see the tabs. Usually there's a tab. Oh, okay, it's in the back. There's a tab right here. See it? So you pull that all the way down. You basically rip the card in half. And inside is another card. And that card is either a red mini auto, an exclusive mini parallel, which is what you don't want unless it's a big name, exclusive mini wood, exclusive mini metal, or a one-of-a-kind sketch card. Let me look for you. Let me see if it should be there yet. It was a big old box. It was a big old box. We shipped it in a one of the Transcendent boxes. There it is. Let's see. We shipped it Monday, so yeah, it should be there. Let me track it. It says correct the following errors. Okay, here it is. Let me just search for that. By end of day Monday. So it's not even there yet. So you're good. By end of day Monday, it should arrive. £27. It's a big old box. That was pretty cool, right? Didi Gregorius. Yeah. Now, say it's a rare rip. Like that one, I think that one's to 75. But you could get a Nolan Ryan to 5 or to 25 or, you know, something like that. Now what do you do? Now, I rip anything that's 50 or 75 unless it's like a rookie or something like that. And then I'd probably still rip it. But if it's a rare one, I don't necessarily say rip it because, you know, if you just get an EXT Mini and it's not a big name, you know. But it would be hard for me not to rip it. It would have to be something really significant, unripped. Because even an unripped card is valuable. You know, you can still sell the unripped card, obviously not for anywhere near as much. It's not like it's completely worthless, but it's definitely not worth as much. What's up, Royals? Yes, actually they're here. They're here. I can break them for you tonight. Anthony Rizzo, I got your 10 in. They came in yesterday. What's up, Dr. Ghostbuster? You got something today. I remember writing your name in. Where are you? Ah, next case. Yeah, next case. You got the 5K spot. Syndergaard. AJ Pollock. Yeah, it was so hot today. Oh my gosh. But then we had a big lightning storm, so Then it kind of got muggy. We went to eat. I took the kids. We went to eat at Hooters, right? So we're in Hooters, and all the TVs are spinning because the lightning storm. You know, they have direct TV, so in a rainstorm you can't watch anything. It was bad. All right, box 3 coming up. This is Hoose's last chance at the 5K. You gotta hit the fish card right here. Bryce Harper. I really want to hit the triple rip, and then I want the person to let me rip it. I think that would be awesome. I've only hit single rips in the cases, but in the box toppers there's a triple rip. Oh yeah. I have not hit any Vlad kind of hits other than just parallels. You know, I hit like his black border and his A and G back. I hit his hot box variation, that kind of thing. Did he hit a grand slam? That's good. He needed to do that. Check it and see what it's at. 11%. You want to run with it or let it charge some more? You want to go? Let it charge? All right. All right, come back in about, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour. We'll check it again. Reggie Jackson. And Laureano for the A's. Haha, that'll be awesome. I've only seen one that's been ripped, and they got a stained glass, a red ink auto, and an EXT. I thought that was really cool, you know, to have all of that in one card. That's amazing. Harmon Killebrew. Sammy Sosa. We'll have to do a whole separate video for it and everything. Mason Cox. It was kind of cool. Scuba Tuba hit a couple of his cards last night. He hit his auto and his relic. And his brother contacted me on Twitter and asked if he could buy the cards. I thought that was pretty cool. Tommy Lasorda. Yeah, stained glass is 25, but there's not as many of the cards. You know, so it's not like they made all 400. I think they only did like 200 names or something like that. And probably the stained glass are probably the EXT, I would guess. They would be exclusive stained glass. Patrick Wisdom. And Lawrence Rocks. Lawrence Rocks, and that'll be for who's? Dash Hound. Colby Allard. Trevor Story. Remember the year they put the glossy 1-of-1s in the box toppers? in the lids? That was so dumb. Andrelton Simmons, so many of those were thrown away. Manny Machado, A and G back. Probably not. The reason that I wouldn't do it is because they take about 90 minutes each, and at some point I've got to feed the kids, you know. So if we're already doing 3, that's no mini in this one. That's 5 hours. There'll probably be 2 minis coming up. Like this pack right here will probably have 2 minis in it. You know, so if it takes me 5 hours and it's already 9:30, you know what I mean? I mean, we're already talking like 3 in the morning or later, because I'm gonna go eat too. Stocking challenge. And Pastrana. And Aaron Nola. You know what I mean? So it would take me at least 3 hours to do 9 and 10. So it's better probably to save them to tomorrow. I mean, they're certainly gonna fill. I mean, last I looked, there were 7 spots remaining. So they'll definitely fill, but it'll probably be tomorrow. I mean, I'm not saying I won't get Froggy, but I'm probably not gonna get Froggy. They're probably not gonna happen tonight. Jose Barrios, you know, 6 through 8, that's 5 hours. That's this one, the mini is sideways, which means it's probably damaged, but sometimes it's been a metal or a stained glass and then it's not damaged. So let's see what happens. Yeah, it's just a regular mini, so it's damaged. German Shepherd. You're toast, buddy. Probably half the time that I've had the mini sideways, it was some kind of special mini. It just wasn't that time. All right, so that's 1 through 3. So Hoos is done. Now we go on to San Gabriel Bum. He's got the 5K bounty for the next 3 boxes. Yeah, no, it probably won't happen. Aaron DeGrom? Wow, why did I call him Aaron DeGrom? I don't even know. Probably I saw the Allen and Ginter. That's probably, I saw the Allen and thought Aaron. Not sure why I did that, but I did, and it's not correct. Okay, this is box 4. Lou Gehrig. I think it's cool that Lou Gehrig is card 4 and Babe Ruth is card 3. That's pretty cool. Mark McGuire. Black border, but it's damaged. So when you get it, don't be mad at me. I didn't do it. It had a turned corner. Kelly Jansen. Kenley, I think, right? Kenley Jansen. Boxer. Marquez, German Marquez, and Kevin Newman for the Pirates. Kevin Newman. Chris Archer. Tucent. Jason Varitek. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. Andrelton Simmons. Freddie Freeman. Roberto Alomar. Castellanos. AJ Andrews. That's going to be a non-baseball sport hit. It has to do with don't just stand there, bust a pose. So it's don't just stand there, bust your posy. It's a. I guess I'm too old, but that's what it's from. It's from the Madonna song, basically. don't just do it. Patrick Wisdom. All right, buddy. Have a good one. So, don't just stand there, Buster Posey. Goldschmidt. Fergie Jenkins, Rangers black border. Cepeda. French Bulldog. Sato, Mayumi Sato. Dwight Gooden. Anthony Rizzo. Kyle Freeland. Chris Bryant. Hot box. Hot dog eating. Yes on Clemente. I don't know about Wagner. Cedric Mullins. Greinke black border. Babe Ruth. Michael Brantley. Haley Dawson. So that goes to San Gabriel Bum. That's cool. She has a She has a hand, prosthetic hand, and she threw out the first pitch at every game. Plus, I think the World Series or the All-Star game. But at every team, every team, she's thrown out a first pitch. Matt Mercer. Scott Kingery. It's 3D printed, her hand, too. So she's got one for each team. That's pretty cool. Lost of languages. Gary V. The Golden Retriever. Man down. Mike Piazza. Miguel Andujar. You think the Babe Ruth medal? I was gonna say some of the wood minis. Maybe the Glaber wood mini. But the Babe Ruth medal's pretty good. Donnie Baseball. Harrison Ford's way up there too. Way up there. Like Didi, black border. Oh, Alonso. This is the best rookie we've hit in the hot box so far. Well, let's be honest. If we hit everybody, the Alonso would still be the best rookie that we've hit in the hot box so far. What do we got here? 10 of 10. Ahmed Rosario, 10 of 10. Not bad. Cool little card. It's nice that it comes in the hot box too, because it doesn't affect our collation. So we should still have, either a silk, a metal, a wood, or something like that from the minis, other than just the red. Robin Yount. Yeah, right. He's amazing. So he got 31 homers, right? Giancarlo. I hope he breaks the record. It'd be cool if he broke the record. Tatis. Another good rookie. Cole Hamels. Cal Ripken. Orioles. Yeah, isn't that what I said? Silk. 33, wow. Benintendi. If I didn't say silk, that's totally what I meant. That's every word for word what I meant to say was silk. I have no idea what I said. Whatever it was, silk is what I meant. Pinch hit home run. Wow, that's got to be awesome. Alonzo Mini. A and G back. That's a nice card. That's the best Alonzo as far as that's the best Alonzo I've hit, period. The only other thing I've hit is his base rookie mini. And I've hit, obviously, the hot box. But A&G back Alonso. That's my biggest Alonso hit thus far. You like how I got all educational thus far? You like that? What? I was trying to say uppity, but I came out with educational instead. When somebody uppity is trying to sound uppity, they say educational. Edumacated. Mike Trout. No auto on that one. Still a nice card. No, I'm okay. I'm alright today. Oh, I see what you mean right there. Nah, it's just because I'm all up on the camera. I'm alright. When I'm shaking, it's like, you can't even read the card. It's so embarrassing. Laureano. Just means I gotta eat a sandwich. Longoria. So this is the last chance for San Gabriel Bum at the 5K. Pie eating. Strawberry. They've got some one-of-one cuts in this. David Boat. That's a cool card. Black border. You know, I don't know for sure, but probably. Like he'll have an insert in one uniform, and he'll have a base card in another uniform, and then his actual relic and auto is in another uniform. But I mean, I've only hit the one, so short of checking eBay, or maybe even the checklist, I don't know. See how it shakes right there, but that's just because I'm holding it like this. Now you got me self-conscious. Tatis. Stan the Man. For instance, there's a Stan the Man cut. Not Stan Musial. Not that Stan the Man. Stan Lee. That'd be pretty cool, right? David Ortiz. David. Okay, no mini in this one. Probably two in this pack right here. Oh, another hit. Wade Boggs. It's to 25, whatever it is. Oh, cool. Claiborne. Loretta Claiborne. So this is a sports hit. So it goes to M. John at GT. It's a nice hit. The cut autos are, yeah, they're all one-of-ones. Sometimes, I don't know if they did it in this product, but sometimes they'll do the same person. He'll have more than one cut auto, but they'll both be one-of-ones. Does that make sense? So, I mean, you could see, I mean, for instance, Gary Carter, they might have two Gary Carter cuts. They would both be one-of-ones. Boston Terrier. I thought it was Excelsior, right? Not Excelsius. Isn't it Excelsior? Pete Alonso. That's that backwards short print. It's not really a backwards short print. Teddy Ball Game, black border. Rob Yount. Rob Yount. I always say his name wrong. The other Alonso, Yonder Alonso. Not as cool as Pete Alonso, but still. Aranola. Ty Cobb. Strasburg. Yonder Alonso. You were so close. Kepner. Ha, Graham Elliott. Another Pete Alonso. So the Graham Elliott goes to San Gabriel bum. I like Graham Elliott. I like them on the show with Ramsey. I haven't actually seen him on, like, I think he's on Top Chef now, but I liked him on the Gordon Ramsay show. I forget the name of it. I want to call it Monster Chef, but it's some damn thing like that. Master Chef, not Monster Chef. Master Chef. I liked him on Master Chef. What kind of psyche do I have to change Master Chef into Monster Chef? It's probably because all the other Gordon Ramsay stuff is called like Hell This and Hell That. You know what I mean? That's probably why. I used to watch that stuff. I don't have time to watch that stuff anymore. That's what I said, Master Chef. I said that. Really? I swear. I swear I said it. Mike Trout. Nice card. Not him. Graham Elliott never did. The other two guys do. Joe and Gordon Ramsay. They definitely do. But Joe was the one I didn't really like him. I think he took the whole being surly too far. But then you had Graham Elliott kind of balanced it. Now there was like some chick on the show last time I was there. And nothing against chicks on shows. I'm just saying she was on there. I didn't feel it. You know what I mean? Zobrist. I missed Graham Elliott and well, I guess Gordon Ramsay was still on there, but he has some show too, like where he like goes to hotels. It's like Hotel Hell or something like that. Monster Hotel something. And I couldn't get into it. You know, as much as I enjoy a show where he's in it yelling at people. Canseco. Now, see, for instance, the Canseco, his base card is a Ray. It's a Devil Ray, but it's a Ray. And his hit here is Oakland, you know? So. Right? Yeah, that's a shame, man. I feel bad when it affects people's collections, but you know, it's affected a lot of stuff. Like, there were a lot of things that I had planned that I was going to do grading wise with this new set that I'm doing, and I'm not doing it now, you know, and it's because of this. I'm not doing it because of this. So, I don't know, you know. Corey Seager. You Darvish. Chris Sale. Maikel Franco. Well, it's, oh my gosh, Mostown, there's so much. What we're talking about is the PSA version. And basically what had happened is people like, I'm not even going to say his name, Card Doctor goes and he takes this this card, you know, valuable Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Jackie Robinson, and he cuts it or trims it or chemically cleans it. Not just soaks, but chemically cleans it, like bleaches it, and then submits it to the top grading companies, right? And then it comes back, and these cards are now in higher grades, and they're selling for an average of $3,000 more. And some of those cards I just mentioned went for $30,000 more than what it did in its original condition. So that's basically the PSA scandal, and it's mostly one Card Doctor that they have uncovered. Mostly one. There's actually a handful, but mostly it's one Card Doctor. But there's got to be more. You know, there's got to be so many more. And so people are frustrated with PSA, not so much. Some people say that PSA's in on it and blah, blah, blah. I don't think most people think that. I don't think so. But at the very least, they're complicit in that they missed it. You know, they missed it. And now some poor guy spent $30,000 extra for a card that was doctored and then they graded, you know. And then there's another version of the similar scandal in which a former employee of one of the top grading companies is getting black label gem mint pristine 10s at an exponential rate. So let's say you and I submit 1,000 cards, right? And out of our 1,000 cards, we would get X number of black labels. These are cards that we've looked at and said, you know what? I think this is a gem with a chance at a 10, right? I mean, that's fair. That's what we send in. So you and I send in 1,000 cards. How many of those black label? Well, if this person, this former employee, sends in those 1,000 cards, like 35% are getting black labels. 65%. And these are numbers I'm just throwing out at you, but they're based on having read, you know. 65% are getting 10s. I mean, you got to read the threads. It's bad. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just 2 examples. Syndergaard, I don't even want to go to the National because I don't want to have to deal with it. Polanco. Yeah, it's terrible. Go to the baseball section, and in the first 2 pages, you'll see probably every thread. And then there's more in the members' feedback. And then there's some in non-sports. Then there's some in football and basketball and hockey. You know, nobody's unscathed. Nobody escaped. Uh-oh. What's that right there? You know, that might be a pirate because that might be McCutchen. I don't know. Is McCutchen in this? I guess we're about to find out. Yes. Yes, he is. Oh, but it's a Philly, not a pirate. Did I just say pirate? I'm sorry. When I saw McCutchen, or most of it, I was thinking pirates in my head, but obviously it's a Philly. Wow. Good job, Houdini. Get somebody's hopes up. Yeah, I'm still doing our Star Wars and on demand. I'm not boycotting to that point because, I don't think PSA is complicit in that it's intentional. In my opinion, I don't have any doubt that they're not involved in that kind of aspect. And I also think it's kind of hard on them because some of these cards that were trimmed, their cards were originally oversized, right? So when the card doctor trimmed them, he trimmed them down to what they would be. You know what I mean? So anyway. So when they're sent in, now all of a sudden they're acceptable size, It's crazy. So in that situation, what's PSA to do? How are they supposed to be able to tell? That's gotta be nuts. But they have to say, if somebody sends in a card and it's within these margins, we're grading it whether it was trimmed or not because we can't tell. But they don't say that. That's They announced that? I have not seen that. Eddie Matthews, Trey Turner, Nationals. I have not seen that. I would link me to that. Yes, the third stained glass. 2 were in the same case. All right, guys, box. What is this? 8? Yeah, box 8. Yeah. Remember, also net 54. But I will say mostly blowout. There are other forums that maybe are not as interested in uncovering this, and maybe that's all I'm going to say. Victoria Falls. All right, if it's the Washington Post article, is it a follow-up article to the one that just came out? Because in the one that came out, people he interviewed said that the FBI was investigating, but the FBI specifically said no comment, which obviously, I would assume means yes, they're investigating. Ian Happ. If it's the same article with FBI in the title, if you read it, he says he asked the FBI and they said no comment. David Robertson, unless that's a new article, in which case I'll shut up now. Buxton. Guerrero, but it's the wrong Vladdy. wrong Guerrero. Nationals. And I'm not doubting at all that the FBI is investigating. I'm just saying I don't think they came out and said it. I think they said no comment. But they're obviously investigating, so I get it. Catfish Hunter. Cubs is a good spot to have. There's a lot of good Cubs in here. Claiborne. Moth Orchid. I'm hoping for the rip just because I want to be able to rip it. Jeff McNeil. It's a nice mini for the Mets. Right. I get that part. I get that part. Tim Raines, Nationals. Brandon Belt for the Giants. Dennis Eckersley. Griffey, Seattle, black border, school card. Willie Stargell. Yeah, pretty much. Trevor Hoffman. You know, by doing a group break, I'm able to, you know, do the part that I enjoy without having to worry about doing the part I hate, which is sell. That was kind of, you know, the benefit. Brooks Robinson. You know, I like pulling the big hits, but if they were mine, what the hell would I do with them? You know what I mean? I'm not. This way, I've already sold it. You know, the entire case is sold off rip, and I don't have to worry about that. Kluber. And Chris Taylor. Right? Chris Taylor? Yeah, Chris Taylor. For the Dodgers. Vladdy. Daniel Colby. Hideki Matsui. Castellanos. Yastrzemski, his what? Nephew hit a home run today? Hit number 8 today, right? For the Giants? I think I got that right. Mike Yastrzemski. Tino no number. You know, I hit a Tino no number in the last case. For the Yankees, back-to-back cases with Tino Martinez, no numbers. It's a cool card. All right, guys, one more box for Chip V to get the $5,000 bounty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I wish this was next case. I mean, I don't, because it's amazing. But, man. Aaron Judge, rip card. 33 of 65. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's amazing. We hit one. That's the first one I've hit. Who's got box toppers? Are they here? Yeah, I think it was throwing out the first pitch because she threw a strike, if I remember correctly. Who's got them? I got to see who's got them. Send him a message. Can I please open it? Oh, this is 6. So 6 is on page 3. Let me look here. Oh, no, it's not. It's on 4. I'm stupid. And 6. Box toppers, box toppers. He hate me. We're never going to hear from him. That's too bad. Ah, that's fantastic. First one, 6 cases. That's really cool. No, I didn't say that. Can definitely go back to back. No reason why not. That's amazing. Goldschmidt. Treenan. Blake Treenan. Garrett Cole. Andre Dawson for the Cubs. What year is it? It's a cool card. Starling Marte. Sweet Elysium. I think the ones you can plant actually say planted on it, don't they? That's the first one of those I've hit, I'm pretty sure. Elysium, not Elysium. Contreras. Jeff McNeil, black border rookie. Nice card. Matt Chapman. Tatis, A&G back. It's a nice one. Tatis rookie. Right? But the ripped one, they got the cards inside. Fergie Jenkins. You know, so your question is, was there $260 worth of hits inside that card? The only one I've seen ripped had red auto, stained glass, and an EXT mini. So I figure you're probably going to get an EXT mini in every one. One of your hits is probably going to be an EXT mini. But I guess it just depends on who it is. You know, if it's Tatis Jr., all right. If it's, you know, Andre Dawson, maybe that hurts a little. Deion Sanders, Neon Deion. You know, I mean, I guess. And then, do you get a red auto in every one, or is it just, you know, I mean, I would assume Neon Deion A&G back to back Neon Deion. The guy that sold it, right? Check the guy that sold it and see if he sold 3 minis also. You know, like a red ink mini. Not. Here's how you know. The red ink mini won't be in a frame. You see what I mean? Because it's inside a rip card. So when you get it, it's not going to be in a frame. That's how you know it came out of a rip. All right, this goes to TBS 123. Kyle Snyder, freestyle wrestler. TBS 123. No, I mean, there's a catch to it. Do the hits inside equal 260? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're way up there, sometimes they're way down. That's the catch. I mean, the guy that sold it, he was like, you know what, I want the guaranteed money. So that's why he sold it. The guy that ripped it, he was like, you know what? I want the excitement and the, you know, maybe the big reward for ripping it. That's what happened. Dakota Hudson. All right, so this is the last chance for Chip V to hit the 5K. Harrison Bader, black border. Jordan Hicks. Jose Ramirez for the Indians. And that's probably the last hit. Of course, the fish auto would be a bonus hit anyway. Jake Arrieta, redback. Jake Arrieta, redback for the Phillies. Congratulations, Phillies. It's a nice card. Andy Pettit. Daniel Colby. Walker Buehler. All right, box 10, case 6. Now this is Hokie. Hokie 2279. This is his chance at the 5K. Glaber. Zach Greinke. Tulowitzki. Victor Robles. So the K-line stained glass, that definitely came out. So maybe he didn't get an auto in his. Or maybe he did and, you know, he sold it somewhere else. Or kept it, or... You know, probably one of the EXT minis. Probably one of those came out of the rip. Hillary Knight. Nice card. Hockey, so this goes to TBS. TBS 123, Hillary Knight auto. Chomping on her gold medal. You know, for all this time, I had no idea. I thought she was like eating a cookie or something. It's not until I was this old when I realized that. Sato, black border. Will Myers. Yeah, they'll all be minis. Bo Jackson. This one goes to Hokie. Who was asking about this? Was it you, Tony, asking about this the other night? It wasn't you, was it? Oh, yeah. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, this is a Dungeon Master. Matt Mercer, Dungeon Master. Yeah, if it's framed, it's not from a rip. All right, this goes to Hokie. 2279. Cespedes. Corbin Burns. Harold Baines. Nomar Mazara. No, I don't think it's... I think they're all minis. I don't think any's a full-size card. Yeah, they're all minis. Like I said, I've only seen one, but it was 3 minis. No regular size cards. I saw it on Twitter. It's the guy that hit the Mike Oz red auto. So what would you want it to be? Like a guaranteed, like, glossy 1/1 or something? Ozzie Smith. That's funny. Rowdy Tellez. I want to say the first time I opened this was 2011. Maybe 2012. Valdez. And Syndergaard for the Mets. 2 boxes to go. 2 more boxes for the 5K bounty for Hokie. Javier Baez. I bet you the Mike Oz auto's a hell of a lot better than $5. Whitey Ford. He's got a little bit of a following. Nothing anymore. I stopped collecting in 2014, I think. Jose Canseco. Pedroia. I used to collect Rays. They're first round prospects every year. First round draft picks, I mean. But I don't do it anymore. Boston Terrier. I got a rip card of Larry Doby. It's pretty cool. Larry Doby rip card. Indians. No, nothing. I give everything away or sell it. Yeah, his base auto sells for between 15 and 20. So his red ink, you know. You're right though, it's definitely not as high as some of the others. None of his red ink have sold yet, so the first one would do more. Let's look. What are we at? 35. Good enough? All right. You're gonna have to clean the screen off. It looks like you pooped on it. You say that. Here you go. Sure, I was a long time ago. I used to buy cases of 2006 Bowman Draft just to try to pull the Longoria Superfractor Auto that's out there somewhere. 2006 Draft. Either that or Justin Bauer. Or I would be happy with the Kershaw, but I never got either one. I bought, I don't know, a handful of cases. What are you doing over here? Oh, you need the code. I think it's your brother's birthday. Here, let me look. I think it's... Yeah, it's your brother's birthday. Okay? Did you see it? Okay. Mike Trout. I think I gave away probably 50 Longoria autos just in the last couple of years. I probably still have some more in a box somewhere. Altuve. Ian Happ for the Cubs. Aaron Judge. Carlton Fisk. No, I don't actually remember them. I wasn't collecting in 2009. Not really. You know, just retail every once in a while. I didn't start collecting again until Strasburg Mania in 2010. That's what got me back in. Strasburg did. Phil Rizzuto. Mason Cox. Arenado. Flowering Crassula. Salvador Perez, black border. Yeah, there was a lot of Harper hype when I came back in, but that's not what brought me back. It was just Strasburg. Roger Maris. Astudillo. Arenado for the Rockies. Yeah, I think Harper was probably 2011. All right, last box topper. Jacob deGrom. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Trevor Story. Drew Dreshel. Yeah, Longoria's a monster. Paul Molitor. Manny Ramirez. No, Jose Ramirez. I was so close. They were both Indians, so, I mean, there's that. Marcell Ozuna. Kristen Stewart. Black Lab. Mike Trout and Didi Gregorius. It's his name, Merrickson, right? His first cards, I think it was Merrickson Gregorius. Yankees. Nice card, Yankees. Partner carrying. Chris Sale. The Beagle. Chipper Jones. Matt Olson. Ryan Sandberg. Eddie Murray. Roberto Clemente, black border. Kepner. That goes to Hokie 2279. Acuna. Justin Smoke. So I think there's one hit left, right? Isn't there? Oh no, we might be done. Frank Thomas. Yellow Lab. This one's damaged. It was sideways in the pack. Yasmani Grandal. And last pack of the case comes with a hit. Severino for the Yankees. All right, guys, that is it for 6. We'll start up 7 here in just a little bit. You guys want a break from Allen and Ginter? We could open up Mosstown's 10 sets real fast. Wouldn't take too long. All right, so a recap. We've got a triple rip in the box topper spot. Aaron Judge triple rip to 65. It's a fantastic hit. In the minis, we've got a Pete Alonso A and G back, just a rookie. Frank Robinson for the Orioles, no number back. Jake Arrieta for the Phillies, red Brooklyn back. Fernando Tatis A and G back. Tino Martinez for the Yankees, no number back. And McCutchen for the Phillies, stained glass. Then we have, right? Severino, Kepner, Didi Gregorius, Arenado, Ian Happ, Larry Doby for the Indians rip card, Syndergaard, Matt Mercer, Hillary Knight, Jose Ramirez, Snyder, Kyle Snyder, Andre Dawson, Chris Taylor, Brandon Belt, Guerrero Sr., Trey Turner, D. Gordon Stapler, Jose Canseco for the A's, Graham Elliott, Loretta Claiborne to 25, David Ortiz, Freddie Freeman, Cal Ripken, Tatis Jr., gold hot box, Silk, Rosario Silk 10 of 10, Pete Alonso hot box parallel, Miguel Andujar, Haley Dawson, yes, Haley Dawson, Kyle Freeland, AJ Andrews, Kevin Newman, Aaron Nola, and Rocks, the father, Lawrence Rocks. Laureano, Joey Gallo, Nolan Ryan rip card, Rangers, Aroldis Chapman, Kyle Schwarber, Wilson Contreras, and don't just stand there, Buster Posey. Okay, that is case 6. Let me save your video.